Let's see. This will probably work better. That'll probably work better over here. Hello, 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 everybody. I know it's late. I don't know who's up. Nobody might not be up at all. Well, let's see who's up.
This is the intro I play when everybody comes, when anytime somebody comes through my chat. This is what I do.
Hey, hey, y'all. And I walk through. Okay. What's
Okay,
going What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a Stupid Me Start, y'all. Y'all come out the bushes and say hello. You don't have to just sit there. Come talk to me. Hey, Narrator Mango, how you doing, love? You up? Listen, I'm up. I ain't take my sleep med yet because I've been rearranging this room for my cousin before she get back tomorrow. How's your weekend been, love? But do a queen a favor and please hit the like button. I would appreciate it if anybody comes through. But like I was saying, I just popped on. I said, let me see who is up, what the people doing, see how everybody going, how their weekend been, because I have not been live really. I popped up for a quick second earlier, and I've been just cruising the YouTube streets trying to see what's been going on. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you had a wonderful weekend. That's good to hear. Cause listen, I know some people probably didn't have a good weekend, but I pray that everybody had a good weekend. I hope that my sister Peaches enjoyed her birthday weekend. Um, and I hope everybody else had a good weekend. Cause like I said, I just popped up to say hello, see who was up. Cause I know some of y'all be up late too. So I said, let me see who's up and what's been going on with the people. The YouTube streets been a little quiet. Besides, a couple people got to say what they got to say. And other than that, it's been quiet on, well, where I follow on the YouTube streets, it's been mighty quiet, which I am enjoying. That everybody is learning to, well, most people learning to get along. And it's been kind of peaceful, I think. Besides everybody just trying to clear their name, I think it's been a peaceful weekend after everybody got out what they needed to say. So I really hope that everybody learns to respect each other's space, each other's time, their channels, their subscribers. Like I said, I'm gonna stop calling people subscribers over in my queendom, or over here, should I say? And I'm gonna start calling them visitors. So when visitors cut up, then I know which visitors have to go. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stop calling them subscribers. That's what I decided to do. I'm gonna stop calling people that come through subscribers. I'm gonna start calling them visitors, because that means you visited my home. So I'm gonna ask people, you know, just to be mindful when you step in somebody else's house. I think I said that earlier. Step in somebody else's home, you're supposed to be respectful. So I want everybody when you go in other people's homes to be respectful of their time, the content they're giving, whether you agree with them or not. If you don't agree, you got a right to tell them you don't agree. I want people to stop just going to people's chat and dumping people's screen names. Like even content creators, don't be just dropping content creators channels in the chat unless we talking about that person in a good way, not a bad way. If we talking about that person or that person is in the chat, that's cool. But other than that, learn to stop talking about other content creators when you come visit somebody's house, because I think it would make things a whole lot easier and it'll make things a whole lot peaceful. I mean, if you got to get off your chest something that somebody said, then you go ahead and get it off. But learn to let it go after the fact, because all this other stuff has been teamed too much. And I know that the main people in it are sick and tired of it. So I ain't in it, but I'm sick and tired of it because I want us to get back to the fun of YouTube. What we used to do before. That's what I want people to get back into. I want people to get back into having fun. and not dealing with the crazy mess. Because YouTube is supposed to be an entertaining, fun place. That's what most people came here to do, to have fun and conversate and share knowledge and all that good stuff. So I pray that everybody get back to it. I can't wait for PBEs. For the ones that are gonna go, check out her paint and sip when she has it. Um, I know me and on Brits Block we got some conversations to have with the people. So we got some A and B conversations coming up that need to be had. Um, bring back the fun for real for yeah. That's what we trying to do. That's what we trying to do. I hope that more people can start to do that. But that's what we're gonna do. But I'm still gonna have some serious conversation about politics because I know people like, oh, I don't like to talk about politics. But if you don't talk about politics, some people don't know nothing about a lot of things. And I think we all can help each other with that. Because listen, this country is going to hell in a handbasket. Like I said earlier, and I'll constantly keep saying it. They let that man sit there and tear up that White House that don't belong to him. That's the people's house. That's not his house. So I have a problem with that. And a lot of people not even talking about it. But I'm like, y'all act like I say, I hope our ancestors are kicking his ass. It ain't 10-minute mark, but whatever. I hope the ancestors kicking his ass. I'm always gonna talk about politics until they either get him out of there and things get back to basically somewhat normal or something, because that orange demon needs to go. And I need people to speak up on it because it affects everybody. It may be affecting more Caucasian people and the poor and the elderly, but hell, everybody one damn paycheck damn near away from being homeless they damn selves. And people act like, oh, well, it don't affect me, but it will affect you sooner or later. Trust me. If you're a business owner, it's going to affect you. Because if people can't buy the things that they want to buy and the stuff that they can afford, they're going to start going back with what they're doing now. Like a lot of people are growing fruits and vegetables and stuff so they don't have to worry about that stuff. And that's a wonderful thing. But when it comes down to black business owners, we're out here trying to support our black business owners as well as trying to keep our heads above water. But when it gets to the point, you're going to have to pick. Either you're going to support that black business owner or you're going to make sure you got food on your table and your lights stay on. So people got to think about that stuff. We got a lot of things to think about. It's more important stuff than this arguing and beefing, and that shouldn't even be an argument and shouldn't even be drama. Because I have shown the proof, but nobody wants to believe the proof. They just want to be mad for no reason. I just was going over that video and I'm like, I don't know why more people didn't watch that video. But it's like, okay, I think they just want to be mad at one person for no reason. Because one other person don't like them, so they don't want to like them. And that's just crazy to me. That's just crazy to me. But hey, it's YouTube street life, because that ain't real life. I don't live in that world in real life. In real life, we talk about situations and fix things. We don't just. I'm not to that gang mentality. Like people always think all millimeters running around here screaming and hollering and doing all that. All millimeters ain't running around screaming and hollering. All male supporters ain't running around screaming and hollering. So people need to understand that too, if they don't. But people need to stop thinking in a gang mentality and learn how to think for themselves and move on their own accord. It's affected them directly or indirectly. Well, some of it does and some of it don't. Because I could sit there and say that like I got dragged into something because I told the truth. So I understand where you're coming from. But some stuff ain't got nothing to do with none of us. And people still got drug into it. So that's the crazy part. It's like I tell people, I pay attention to everything. I've always been born. I was born to. I've been doing that since I was a child. I pay attention to everything, and I pay attention to people's actions and their movements. And I thought some people I thought like was really cool peoples, and I like them, and I try to be uplifting and all that stuff. But then you turn around, find out they ain't never like it in the first damn place, and that's sad. Cause it's like if you don't like somebody, why mess with them? That's my thing. Why mess with somebody? If you don't like them, why mess with them? If you don't like them, why go to their channels? But don't just believe anything you hear in the street, because child, that's just childish. There's too many grown folks on YouTube that act like they don't know no better. That's the thing that blows me. They act like they don't know or can't think for themselves. Talk to her, not right now. Cause hell, I got cussed the hell out for just speaking the truth. So I'm just saying, I see both sides of it. But again, if that person, if the other person would took the time and listen to what was said, they'd realize that the other person didn't say what they claimed that they said, and they apologized if they took it that way. So that's why I said it's extra stuff that's unnecessary. But when it comes to everybody always trying to tell somebody pick a side, pick a side, pick a side, pick a side, to me that's just crazy. I always pick the side between, so I'm always gonna be on the side of right. Um and when things change, things just get crazy. And it's like everybody feel like they have to pick and choose and all that other stuff when you don't. Um, you know, keep your thoughts to yourself, keep moving or whatever. But some people choose not to do that. So I feel like this: if you're not 100% sure of the circumstances or situation, you have to learn to the point where it's like, you know what, that don't got nothing to do with me. Let me learn my business and not say nothing. But when you have people that like to do a gang mentality type thing, then you have people jumping on somebody else or jumping on the bandwagon on something that they don't even have the full comprehension of. Just like I say about a lot of newer YouTubers that do Love and Marriage Huntsville. Some of them never even watched it from episode one. They never watched it from season one, episode one. They watched it from where they started talking about it. You have to watch the whole show. If you're going to talk about the show, you got to watch the whole show and see what really happened, not just go by what somebody else said. So things just get a little, things are just a little shaky for me. My hair all over the place. That's why I keep moving back. But things just get wishy washy for me because I understand the whole story. I was there during the whole entire story, so I get it. The only thing I pick and choose is my food. Not your pick and choose, it's your food. Chat, I get that. I do get that. I do get that. That's why I said you can't tell grown folks to pick a side. I mean, the only time I pick a side is when I pick between right and wrong. That's when I choose to pick a side when I think something is right and what I believe is wrong. So that's when I give my thought, or my should I say express myself and either walk away, back up, or whatever. That's when I do what I do. Other than that, mm-mm. I always do what I choose to do. Some people should do that, but I have watched people talk in circles and then get mad when people still say, nope, that's not it. So, like YouTube, like I always say, I'm not in any sector as far as I'm concerned. I don't talk about the show anymore. I stopped following a lot of channels that did discuss the show anymore. So that's why I tell people if you ever want to get yourself out of a certain sector, what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to take it and you're gonna have to take yourself out of that algorithm by unfollowing a lot of people that you follow that cover Love and Marriage Huntsville, and then do not put the hashtag Love and Marriage Huntsville in your titles and stuff. If you trying to get out that Love and Marriage Huntsville sector and you want to move over to another sector, that's what you got to do. You literally have to get up and change who you follow and what you cover. And do not put that hashtag element H in there and start putting in what sector you want to be in the hashtag, and it'll help you move into a different sector. And also, StreamYard is making it a lot easier depending on what your content is. You could change it whether it's talking about life and health or entertainment or for children. You could they let you now change that stuff, which I think is good too, that they added that in there. So then it could push you into whatever sector you decide yourself you want to go into, and you don't have to worry about following or not following certain people. But like I said, I just popped on. I said I wanted to see who was up with me, see if anybody was doing anything, see if anybody wanted to talk. But I guess nobody wants to talk. But an hour later, Mango, I appreciate you talking with me, sis. I really do. I thank you for coming in. Because a lot of people have changed and switched up and lost their minds, and now they do other things. I just thought that adults would act like adults and not act like children. And then I learned the hard way. So I just laugh at things and I keep it pushing like I always do. I was born to keep pushing. Okay. Because I am a royal gladiator. That's another reason why that picture is up there. Because I am a royal gladiator. And I never give up and I never give in. And that's a real talk. But as I said, I just popped on. I wanted to see who was on, see what was going on with the people, see how everybody weekend was going so far. And like I said, now later, Mako, thank you so much for stopping by. I truly appreciate it. Okay. I appreciate you for stopping by and talking to me for a little bit. I'm going to go take my medication and I'm going to bed. Oh, I got some shorts I need to upload. So, have a good night, my love. Hope you get some peaceful rest. And with that being said, y'all, it is Astute Queen Bee out. Later.